Well, good morning, YouTube. It's Sunday morning and the sun's not up yet. And you're up and I'm up and, well, you know what that means. It's coffee time. So, priorities. Hey, if you've got your, Keurig going, if you got your, pour over, your press, whatever, you're out in the shop just like me, get your stuff ready and let's have a cup. I'm going to try this Turkish coffee on this little alcohol burner that I have, and we're going to have some fun. So if you're into that, stick around. Let's do this. So what I have here is a little eyeball alcohol burner. This is like normally for like a catering, a vintage catering food warmer. This is the top piece of a North Star cage. I like this because I can flip it this way and I got a smaller top. I can flip it this way. I got a bigger top. We're even going to do a reduce it even yet, and we're going to put this guy right on there so that our happy little Turkish pot will fit right on there. All right, so this is what I believe the directions are. So I'm going to pour some water in there, just enough water probably to do half of this cup. So I'm going to go ahead and pour it in my cup, about right there. And we'll use this to pour it into the deal there. Let's get the alcohol burner running. Turn that this way. There we go. And put our little spreader on there. Okay. Then we're gonna, once this gets up to, that's hot. We're gonna put this on here. And I think we're gonna do, this is a teaspoon, so we're gonna do 2 good scoops of coffee in there, but I need to go grind the coffee down a little bit more into a powder, and I think I can do that over in my grinder. So let's go do that. All right, so what I think is gonna happen here, I push this button down here, and then I can dial. Let's see, I'm on a 2. I want to remember that because I'm pretty happy with my grind, but I'm going to turn it to there. And let's see if that'll take my house coffee down a notch. Apparently we want it to be like a powder. All right, I think we're gonna need to go to 3. And then let's pour this in again. This time I'm gonna go ahead and get everything in the hopper. There we go. Oh yeah. Now I realize that would have been better as a whole ground, like a bean. But it's the best I got. I don't want to run into the store, but check this out. It's like a little powder. I'm digging that. All right. I turned this off because that was turning into kind of a fiasco over there. The grinder is a design. It's a great design because the number 1 is a perfect house grind, and instead of going all the way around, you can actually go the other way and go to a 12, and it's this powder. So it's like within one, and the rest is up to you, I guess. But anyway, I think we got the grind that we're looking for, and we're ready to go. Got to have a little blue flame action, right, guys and gals? Look at that. That is a nice flame. So you got to be careful with it. You see no flame there, right? At all, and it can get you. All right, so we've got our water, a half cup here. We're gonna pour that in here. Oh, sugar. All right, here we go. Let's get our water warmed up, but what I understand is we want to uh-oh, is this salt? Nope. It's at a tablespoon, so I'll do 1, 2 teaspoons in there. USMC. So what I think is supposed to happen is once this gets going and it starts to froth up, I need to take it off and then scoop out some of that froth into my cup. I'm going to go ahead and put the coffee in now. 1 big tablespoon. Here's our little burner. Man, that is a nice flame. I think it's perfect for this type of application. I think this is going to bubble up. See, it's bubbling down there now. And then that cream that's working its way to the top, I want to scoop some of that off and put it down into the... All right, I better get my hands ready. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. You see? Oh, I was worried that there was burning at the bottom. Let's try it. It's going to take some practice. Oh, it's good. It is good. It's not like super rich, but it's good. And maybe I could try 2 scoops of coffee. I would say, no? A little more sugar, a little more coffee. All right, we're going to try this again. I didn't have enough sugar or coffee, just as it tasted. So we're gonna go back to the drawing board. That's the same. Let me make sure that that's the same amount for 1 tablespoon. 1, 2, and let's do 2. 1, 2. Well, this was it's almost. There we go. Okay, now it says that I do want to stir. Hear it? It's starting to go. All right, so I'm not getting that cream like the guy on the channel that I looked at, but I did have to lift it up. It was starting to rise. It was going to boil over. I did that twice. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Way blacker. Very black, actually. Turn this off. Let's try it. Ooh, much better. Much better. That is good. It's not creamy, though. I think it's supposed to have a creamy texture to it, or at least taste like a creamy texture. But it tastes so good. This is a delicious cup of coffee. Zero bitterness whatsoever. I'm going to keep trying. I got to go into town today anyway. I'm going to get, oh gosh, I already forgot. There's a blend that should be used. I don't have that. I just have regular, I'm using French roast. That's all I have. But I'll get that. I'll watch the video again and we'll try it again. But I will tell you, it's fun. And I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this down. I want to get that creamy froth on the top. And then you're supposed to be able to ladle off that creamy froth, put it in your cup first, and then pour the Turkish coffee down through it. And you're supposed to have like a head on it. So that's the goal. I'm sure I'm going to get lots of feedback on this because I have no idea what I'm doing. But it was fun. So thanks for sticking out. I'm going to put a big pot of coffee on it and go to work. The sun's starting to come up. That was fun. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time.